Moments with Mo election specials.
You led before. You were part of the previous government. So why do you want to lead us again?
No, Mo, I didn't lead before.
Okay, you were part of the previous government.
You said I was part of the previous administration. That much I agree. But if you lead, you will have all the opportunity to implement your vision, to improve the lives of the citizens of your country, and so on and so forth. I didn't have that opportunity.
Why do you think you didn't have that opportunity as the vice president?
I did not have the opportunity because I was a vice president, and if you look at the functions of a vice president under our constitution, it's mostly advisory, and you advise the president. If the president accepts your advice, he takes it. If he doesn't, there is nothing you can do about it.
And did you find that your advice was not taken, it wasn't accepted?
On a number of occasions, my advice was not taken.
When you look at, the national potential that this country has, we have human potential, we have agricultural potential, mineral resources, petroleum resources, where would your priority lie?
My priority will lie with human development.
In human development?
Yes, in human development, human capacity.
Okay, and how would you actualize that? I just wanted to share with us how.
Through qualitative education.
Because, again, that is an area, I have loads of issues that I would like us to discuss today. But education, when we look at what's happening in that particular sector in Nigeria today, the recent NEPA results that were released had a 98% failure. Now, how are we going to...
But it has a 98% failure. But the school I ran produced 100% passes.
So you see, there are islands,
You see, what is happening is that most of those failures are in the public schools. If you take the private schools, you find that they are doing well. But how many children of the ordinary, of the poor, go to the private schools?
What sort of leader do you really believe Nigeria needs that's going to really change the face of this nation? It's going to give us schools, it's going to give us education, it's going to give us health, it's going to give us power. If I look at all the questions we got from Facebook, I must say that at least 70 to 80% was power. That was all everybody was concerned with. They wanted just electricity.
And honestly, it is a very, very simple thing to do.
To give power?
Yes.
Okay, so how
because let me tell you this, because in the year 2002, I invited international consultants. Then I was chairman of the National Council on Privatization, to come and conduct a feasibility report and give me how to give Nigerians or generate power in 3 years. And they came. They went around the country and then advocated what they call captive power stations, which was a theme of my campaign in 2007 when I ran for president. And by captive power stations, these are small, medium-sized power stations that the private sector can invest from abroad or from within, and then that will take you at most 3 years to produce. By 2005, we would have these captive power stations all over the country. And then we will transmit them locally, depending on the capacity of our transmission capacity in each locality. By 2005, we would have enough power to feed this country, or this country to grow.
Now, what would you do differently in the Niger Delta? Because you said it's a major priority area for your government.
Let me tell you, in 2007, I advocated for the creation of the Niger Delta Ministry. They did not know what study went into it. They came and borrowed it. They have borrowed it. They have established Niger Delta Ministry. They don't know what to do with it.
Why do you say they don't know what to do?
Yeah, why I said it still remains on paper. I would have, because it took me about 6 months to put together a team of intellectuals from Niger Delta to come and sit down with me in Abuja here to develop a Niger Delta policy. And developing a Niger Delta policy involved also the establishment of a Niger Delta ministry. It involved amnesty. It involved skill acquisition. It involves the creation of a coast guard. So many things are involved there.